Welcome to KGBV 7th class online science classes. Presentation by K. Malini, KGBV ASPET.
Friends, now we are going to observe the terrace garden in our surroundings. This terrace garden is having so many plants. All type of plants are getting some food materials also. One type of kitchen garden is there. This kitchen garden is having so many types of alkaloids, mineral plants, carbohydrate plants, each and every one. Children, every plant have different kinds of food materials in them. So that food materials helps us to grow our body. Every plant seeds are containing different kinds of carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, alkaloids and fats. These are all useful to us. Every plant seeds are containing different types of kinds of carbohydrates. Every plant seeds and leaves are carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, alkaloids and fats. These are all useful to us. Plant leaves contains very much carbohydrates that is prepared in photosynthesis. Plants leaves contain very much carbohydrates that is prepared in photosynthesis. మొక్కల యొక్క ఆకులు అనేటువంటివి కిరణజన్య సంయోగ క్రియ ద్వారా అనేక రకాల పోషక పదార్థాలను తయారు చేస్తాయని మనకందరికీ తెలుసు. ఈ మొక్కల యొక్క పత్రాల నుంచి లభించేటువంటి పోషక పదార్థాలనే మనం ప్రతి జీవరాశి కూడా తన యొక్క ఆహార పదార్థాలుగా ఉపయోగించుకుంటాయి. నౌ plants leaves contain very much carbohydrates. Plants leaves contains very much carbohydrates. Our food consists of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Besides these, water fibers are also present. The components present in food substances can be tested easily through simple experiment. Okay children, see you all of you our kitchen garden or terrace garden. Okay, now we will start the carbohydrates test. మీకు పరిసరాల్లో కానీ మీ ఇళ్ళ దగ్గర కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా కూడా ఈ విధమైనటువంటి టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ని చూసారా చూడలేదమ్మా? చూశారు. మీ ఇంట్లో లేకపోయినా కూడా పక్క ఇళ్ళలో కానీ లేకపోతే ఏదైనా ఎవరిళ్ళకైనా బంధువులు వెళ్ళకపోయినప్పుడు కానీ ఈ విధమైనటువంటి టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ని చూసే ఉంటారు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద యూజ్ ఆఫ్ టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్? టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ వల్ల ఉపయోగం ఏంటి? అసలు తెలుసా మీకు టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ అంటే, కిచెన్ గార్డెన్ అంటే ఏంటో? టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ అంటే మిద్దె పైనటువంటి పెంచేటువంటి మొక్కల యొక్క పెంపకాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ అంటారు. అదేవిధంగా మనకి ఇంటికి యొక్క చుట్టుపక్కల ప్రాంతాలలో కానీ ఇంటి యొక్క చుట్టుప్రక్కల ఉండేటువంటి ఖాళీ ప్రదేశంలో మనము పెంచేటువంటి గార్డెన్ ఏమంటారంటే కిచెన్ గార్డెన్ అంటారు. ఈ రెండింటికి డిఫరెన్స్ ఇది, టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ అండ్ కిచెన్ గార్డెన్. అయితే మనము మిద్దె పైన మనకు ఉండేటువంటి ఖాళీ ప్రదేశంలో ఇటువంటి నీటి యొక్క బకెట్స్ని కానీ లేకపోతే టబ్స్ని కానీ ఉపయోగించి మనం అనేక రకాల మొక్కలను పెంచుకోవచ్చు, రకరకాల మొక్కలను పెంచుకోవచ్చు అన్నమాట. వీటిలో ముఖ్యంగా మనకి బయట తీసుకొచ్చేటువంటి కూరగాయలు కానీ పండ్ల మొక్కలు కానీ ఇవన్నీ మనకి కెమికల్స్ అనేటువంటివి ఎక్కువగా కలిసి ఉంటున్నాయి. అందువల్ల మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు అంటే ఎక్కువ మంది వాళ్ళకి ఉండేటువంటి వసతిలో వాళ్ళు టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ని పెంచుకుంటూ ఉన్నారు. ఆ టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్లో ఈ విధంగా రకరకాలైనటువంటి ఆకుకూరలు, తోటకూర, గోంగూర, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి ఇది అమరాంతస్ తోటకూర, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి ఈ విధంగా గోంగూర, తర్వాత బెండకాయ చెట్లు, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి బ్రింజల్ వంకాయ చెట్లు, తర్వాత రోజా పూల మొక్కలు, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి ఈ విధంగా రకరకాల కలబంద, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి నిమ్మ, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి పోమోగ్రనేటు, ఇంకా రకరకాల పూల మొక్కలు, రకరకాలైనటువంటి ఈ విధంగా రకరకాల పూల మొక్కలు, ఈ విధంగా కాకర తీగలు, కాకర చెట్లు, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి ఈ విధంగా ఆకుకూరలు, మెంతికూర, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి పాలకూర, తర్వాత క్యాలీఫ్లవర్ని ఇచ్చేటువంటి మొక్కలు కూడా ఇక్కడ పెంచి ఉన్నారు. తర్వాత ఇవన్నీ కూడా బ్రింజల్స్, చామంతి మొక్కలు, పూల మొక్కలు, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి వివిధ రకాల ఆనందాన్ని మనకి ఉత్సాహాన్ని ఇచ్చి కలిగించేటువంటి ఆహ్లాదకరమైనటువంటి రకరకాల పూల మొక్కలను కూడా ఇక్కడ పెంచున్నారు. ఇక్కడ మీరు ఈ వీడియోలో చూడవచ్చు నాన్న. ఈ విధంగా మొక్కజొన్న, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి రకరకాల పూల మొక్కలు, షో ఇచ్చేటువంటి మొక్కలు, రకరకాల పూల మొక్కలు, అలసందు, ఈ విధంగా అలసందు కాయలను ఇచ్చేటువంటి మొక్కలు కానివ్వండి, తర్వాత నిమ్మ చెట్లు, ఈ విధంగా రకరకాల ఔషధ గుణాలు ఉండేటువంటి మొక్కలు కూడా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయమ్మా మనకి. మీరు ఈ వీడియోలో ఔషధ గుణాలు ఉండేటువంటి మొక్కలను కూడా చూడవచ్చు. బొప్పాయి చెట్టు, తర్వాత అనేక రకాల ఔషధ గుణాలు ఉండేటువంటి కొన్ని రకాల ప్లాంట్స్ని కూడా ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వబడ్డాయి. ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనకి ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమ్మా, బీట్రూట్ ఇక్కడ కనిపిస్తుంది కదా మీకు, ఇది బీట్రూట్ అన్నమాట. బీట్రూట్ మొక్కలు ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనము కిచెన్ గార్డెన్లో పెంచుకొని మనకు కావాల్సిన అనేక రకాల కూరగాయల్ని తయారు చేసుకోవచ్చు. అంతేకాకుండా ఇక్కడ మనకి ఔషధ గుణాన్ని ఇచ్చేటువంటి తులసి, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి అనేక రకాల మెంతికూర, తర్వాత మింట్, తర్వాత పుదీనా, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి ఇంకా రకరకాలైనటువంటి గడ్డి జాతి మొక్కలు, అల్లము, ఉర్లగడ్డ, ఇవి వచ్చేసి బంగాళాదుంపమ్మ. ఈ విధమైనటువంటి మొక్కలన్నీ కూడా మీరు ఈ కిచెన్ గార్డెన్లో పెంచుకోవడం ద్వారా మన ఇంటికి ఉపయోగపడేటువంటి అనేక రకాల మొక్కలని మనం కూరగాయలని కూడా మనం పొందవచ్చు, కొనకుండా సరిపోతుంది. ఇవి కాకర తీగలమ్మ. కాకరకాయలు కాసినట్లయితే అవి కూడా మనం ఇంట్లో ఉపయోగించుకోవచ్చు. కాబట్టి మీకుండేటువంటి ప్రదేశంలో మిద్దె పైన కానివ్వండి, అదేవిధంగా కింద అంటే పెరటి తోట అంటారు కదా, ఆ పెరటి తోటలో ఇక్కడ చూడండి జామ చెట్లు కూడా ఇక్కడే వేసుకున్నారనమాట, చిన్న కుండీలో. ఈ విధంగా మనం రకరకాల మొక్కలని మనం పెరట్లో కానివ్వండి, అదేవిధంగా టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్లో కానివ్వండి పెంచుకున్నట్లయితే మనకి అవసరాలకు ఉపయోగపడమే కాకుండా సాయంత్రం పూట మనము ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్నట్లయితే మనకి ప్రశాంతమైనటువంటి వాతావరణము, గాలి మరియు ఆక్సిజన్ అన్నీ కూడా లభించడానికి మనకి వీలుగా ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి మీరందరూ కిచెన్ గార్డెన్ కానీ లేకపోతే టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ కానీ వేసి పెంచుతారు కదా, పెంచి నాకు ఫొటోస్ పెట్టండి రా. ఓకే, ఓకేనా నాన్న? అందరికీ అర్థమైంది కదా కిచెన్ గార్డెన్ అంటే ఏంటి, టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ అంటే ఏంటి, కిచెన్ గార్డెన్కి టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్కి ఉండేటువంటి వేరియేషన్ ఏంటి, తర్వాత కిచెన్ గార్డెన్లో మనం ఏ రకమైనటువంటి మొక్కలని పెంచుకోవచ్చు, అదేవిధంగా మనం పెరటి తోటని వేసినట్లయితే మనము ఉపయోగించేటువంటి వేస్ట్ వాటర్నంతా కూడా ఆ మొక్కలకు మళ్ళించి వాటి నుంచి మనం రకరకాల పండ్ల మొక్కలను కానివ్వండి, కూరగాయల మొక్కలను, వీటన్నిటినీ పెంచుకున్నట్లయితే మనకి ఉపయోగకరంగా ఉంటాయి మరియు ఆహ్లాదకరంగాను ఉంటాయి. అదేవిధంగా మనకి కావలసినంత ఆక్సిజన్ని కూడా ఈ మొక్కలు అందిస్తాయి. అందువల్ల ప్రతి విద్యార్థి కూడా మీకు ఉండేటువంటి వసతిలో అంటే మిద్దె పైన కానివ్వండి, లేకపోతే కింద మీకు ఇంటి చుట్టూ ఉండేటువంటి ఖాళీ ప్రదేశంలోనైనా ఈ విధమైనటువంటి టెర్రస్ గార్డెన్ని కానీ పెంచినట్లయితే మీకు చాలా ఆనందాన్ని ఇస్తుంది. అంతేకాకుండా దీన్ని అంతటినీ కూడా ఒక సరదాగా పెంచుకోవచ్చు. మీరు ఈ మొక్కలన్నింటినీ కూడా ఒక తమాషాగా మీకు ఖాళీ ఉన్నటువంటి సమయంలో ఇలాంటి మొక్కల చెట్లన్నింటినీ కూడా పెంచుకోండి అమ్మా. ఓకే, హాయ్ చిల్డ్రన్స్, గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ all of you. How are you? I am Malini, KGBV ASPETA. I am teach biological science. Today we discuss about the topic food components in 7th class first lesson. Already we discussed about the previous class in 6th. We discussed about our food. Today we discuss about the topic 7th class food components. It's continues the topic. All of you listen carefully, children. I am started the lesson. Hi dear students, All of you finished your breakfast? Yes, all of you finished your breakfast. What type of breakfast you eat? Different types of food items you eat. If anybody asks you what is your favorite tiffin item or what is your favorite food items, then you may say like that payasam, vada, laddu, pulihora, like that your favorite food items. So why you are like interested those food items? చెప్పండి those. So why you are like interested these food items, ingredients or the method of preparation, like that some of we are saying. Yeah, correct. Why we are eating food? We are eating food because for the survival of the living organisms. ప్రతి జీవరాశి కూడా జీవించాలి అంటే వాళ్ళకి ఫుడ్ అనేది అవసరం. కాబట్టి ప్రతి జీవరాశి కూడా రోజులో అనేక రకాల ఆహార పదార్థాలు తీసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. వీఆర్ ఈటింగ్ ఫుడ్ బికాస్ ఫర్ ద సర్వైవల్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ లివింగ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్. లివింగ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ ఈటింగ్ ఫుడ్. వితౌట్ ఫుడ్ ఎనీ ఆర్గానిజం కాంట్ బి లివ్. లివింగ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ ఈటింగ్ ఫుడ్. Food gives us energy for carry out various metabolic activities. Food gives us energy in our body. You are eating the different types of food materials. All of you give energy. You are eating different types of food materials in the day. You are every day different types of food items are you eat. Different food items are eat that give energy. The energy is survival of living. Hi students, all of you sleeping every day? Yes. During the sleeping time also we need energy. During the sleeping time also we need energy. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. In our body some of the organs are working continuously. Some of the organs are continuously without interruption. During the sleeping time also need energy. Why? Yes, in our body some of the organs are working continuously without interruption. That's why during the sleeping time also we need energy. For example, our heart, brain, lungs, kidneys, blood circulation, some of other organs are continuously they are working. Our heart, brain, lungs, kidneys, digestive system, blood circulation, some of all are the continuously they are working. That's why sleeping time also we need energy. Every day if you are not at the lunch, what will happen? If you are not at the lunch, what will happen? Your appears are dull or inactive. Students listening, if you are not at the lunch, what will happen? ఈరోజు మధ్యాహ్నం మీరు భోజనం చేయకపోతే ఏం జరుగుతుంది? ఎలా ఉంటుంది మీకు? యువర్ appears is like dull or inactive. మన శరీరంలో ఉండేటువంటి బాడీ పార్ట్స్ అన్నీ కూడా ఇన్యాక్టివ్గా ఉంటాయి. If you are not at food 2 days, what you are maybe become weak? You are, if you are not ate food 2 days, what you may become weak. Many days if you not eating food, persons may be lead to die. So many days if not eating food, persons may be lead to die. That's why daily we are eating food. That's why daily we are eating food. Different types of food items you eat daily. Yes, that food items having some different types of nutrients. Different types of nutrients. That nutrients you need energy. That's why daily we are eating so many items you eat. Different types of food items you are eating. Different some energy is you giving. That's energy is during you some life processes. That's why during sleeping Children, daily we are eating so many food items in morning to evening. All food items are having some components. All food items are having some components. Components means nutrients. Components means nutrients. What is meant by nutrients? What is meant by nutrients? Nutrients means which substances that is needed for growth, development, functioning of our body, that is called nutrients. What is meant by nutrients? Dear children, all of you listen careful and note these points. What is meant by nutrients? Which substances that is needed for growth, development, functioning of our body, that is called nutrients. What is nutrients? Which substances that is needed for growth, development, functioning of our body, that is called nutrients. మన శరీర నిర్మాణానికి, పెరుగుదలకి మరియు వివిధ రకాల ఆర్గాన్స్ అనేటువంటివి పనిచేయడానికి అవసరమైనటువంటి కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఏమంటారు? న్యూట్రియంట్స్ అంటారు. కాబట్టి వాట్ ఈస్ మీన్డ్ బై న్యూట్రియంట్స్? which substances that is needed for growth, development, functioning of our body, that is called nutrients. Nutrients are divided into two parts. Nutrients are divided into two parts: macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients and micronutrients. Macro means large. Macro means large. Micro means small. Micro means small. Nutrients are divided into two types: macronutrients, micronutrients. Macro means large, micro means small. Or macro means heavy, large. Macronutrients means which substances are needed into our body development, growth and functioning. It is called macronutrients. What is meant by macronutrients? Which substances are needed into large for growth and development are called macronutrients. మన శరీర నిర్మాణానికి ఎక్కువ మోతాదులో అవసరమయ్యేటువంటి పోషకాలను ఏమంటాము? మ్యాక్రోన్యూట్రియంట్స్. Next, micronutrients. Which nutrients are needed to our body a small quantity for growth, development, that is called micronutrients. Micro means small. Micronutrients means which substances needed to our body in daily life, that is called micronutrients. Which nutrients are a small quantity of needed in our body in daily life and daily functioning of body organisms development, that is called micronutrients. Macronutrients. Macronutrients divided into different types of macronutrients in our taken food items. One, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, water, roughages. Macronutrients: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, water, roughages. Next, micronutrients: vitamins and minerals. Macronutrients is vitamins and minerals. Vitamins are divided into different types: A, B, C, D, E, K. B vitamin is divided into so many types: B1, like B1, B2, B3, B6 and B12. Each food items having so many types of macro and micronutrients. Our daily life, we eat so many food items taken in our daily life. That's food items having macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients is needed to our body a large quantity. Macronutrients is needed to our body a large quantity. Micronutrients is needed to our body, a small quantity of our body. So many items having this type of children. First of all, we will discuss some previous experiences in this topic. Your experience, your expressions in your knowledge and sharing with your friends and me. In this topic, your experience, your expressions in your knowledge and sharing with your friends and me. Okay? Nutrients. Nutrients is divided into two types. I will say macronutrients. Macronutrients. First one is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is needed to energy generation. Carbohydrates is needed to our body energy generation. For example, rice, wheat, potato. So many items are giving carbohydrates in our body. Carbohydrates is energy generation. It is needed to bodybuilding. For example, rice, wheat, potato. So many items are giving carbohydrates in our body. Second one is proteins. Proteins is bodybuilders. For example, pulses, meat and milk. These items are we give proteins. Proteins needed bodybuilding. Next one is fats. Fats is giving heat and energy in our body. Fat is giving heat and energy in our body. For example, oil, ghee, meat, and so many items are giving fats in our body in our daily life. So many items we eat oil, ghee, meat in our daily life. That is giving fats. The fats is useful to our body, giving energy and heat. Fats is giving to our body heat and energy. Next one, micronutrients. First one is minerals. Micronutrients means which substances are useful to our body or needed in our body is a small quantity, that is called micronutrients. First one is minerals. Minerals is bodybuilders of life processes. For example, vegetables, fruits, and so many items are giving minerals in our body, our daily life. Next one is vitamins. Vitamins is needed for various life processes. Vitamins, for example, vegetables, milk, meat, and so many items are giving vitamins in our body. Vitamins needed for various life processes. Macronutrients, water. Water is a macronutrients. Water, our body, a substance of water, any organisms are very life processes is daily functioning is highly. Next one is fibers. Vegetables and leafy vegetables are having in fibers. Fibers are, students, in your daily life, do you eat so many food items but not observe the nutrients? Let's now observe the nutrients in each and every food packets or food items having some nutrients. Nutrients information. This corner is given by nutrients information. ఏమేమి న్యూట్రియన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్, sugars, fats, sugars and fats. This one is fruit nuts. Fruit nuts having so many nutrients. Energy, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్, తర్వాత ఫ్యాట్స్, సోడియం, ప్రోటీన్స్, విటమిన్స్, నైట్రేట్స్, విటమిన్ B12, విటమిన్ B6, నియాసిన్, రైబోఫ్లావిన్, B2, తర్వాత థయామిన్, విటమిన్ B1, విటమిన్ C, ప్రోటీన్స్, సోడియం, ఎక్సెట్రా. This one is chocolate almonds. This one is having so many nutrients information. Carbohydrates, fatty acids, polyfatty acids, sodium, protein and sugars. All of you observe the nutrients. Fill in this table. Milk powder. Children's milk powder having carbohydrates, proteins, fats, no vitamins and minerals. Sugar, having sugar. Marigold biscuit packet having carbohydrates, proteins, fats, no minerals and vitamins, sugars. Milk powder having carbohydrates, protein, fats, no vitamins and minerals, other any sugar item. Marigold biscuit packet having carbohydrates, proteins, fats, no vitamins and minerals, having sugar. Lace having carbohydrates, protein, fats, no minerals and vitamins. Salts having salts. All of you fill this table. Okay, I am asking some questions. All students are answered that. What are the components found in biscuits? Biscuits having which components? See this: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, no vitamins and minerals, having sugar. What components are most common in your life? What components are most common in your life? What components having you in all food items? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals also. Do you find any vitamin and mineral in them? What are they? No. What do you write salts and sugars? Why? What do you write salts and sugars? Why? Sugars and salts are having no carbohydrates, proteins, fats. That's why salts and sugars is written other items. Are there any food items which is similar compound? Today we will discuss about this chapter. Once again, revise it to me. Food components, nutrients, macronutrients and micronutrients, vitamins. Observe the nutrients in various food items and so on we will discuss. Today homework is collect some food packets as well like those of chips, dal, lays, etc. and what components having that food items. Prepare the table. All of you write. Today homework: collect some food packets as well like those of chips, dal, lays, etc. and what components having that items. Prepare the table. Second one, list out your favorite food items. List out your favorite food items. All of you students, look here. We observe the starch in different types of food materials. So observe the starch in different types of food materials. In different kinds of or types of food materials. That food materials are taken. That food materials are boiled rice, flour, raw rice, iodine solution, 2 bowls, knife, potato, water, test tube, etc. Requirements. What requirements are showing? Rice, boiled rice, potato, knife, watch glass, and test tube. Procedure. Take a watch glass. Put into some iodine solution. Put into some iodine solution. Add it into some water. Add it into some water. The iodine solution is changed into brown or yellow color. Take some rice. Take some boiled rice in a watch glass. Or a cup. In a watch glass or a cup. Add it into 2 drops of iodine solution. Add it into iodine solution. The substance is changed into blue-black color. Observation. The substance changes into blue-black color. That is indicated to starch. Okay, children, look at 8 to observe the starch in different types of food materials. Requirements: rice, boiled rice, potato, knife, watch glass, and test tube. Procedure: take a watch glass, put into some iodine solution, add it into some water. The iodine solution is changed into the brown or yellow color. Take a some of boiled rice in a watch glass or a cup. Add it into 2 drops of iodine solution. The substance is changed into blue-black color. Observation. The substance changed into blue-black color, that is indicated to starch. Let us now we observe the experiment. Aim to observe the starch in the presence of different types of food materials. One is rice, boiled rice and flour, a cut potato, iodine solution, knife, bowl, water and test tube. First, taken some iodine solution, a watch glass, put in some iodine solution to watch glass, add it into some water. It is changed into brown or yellow color. It is changed into brown or yellow color. Take some rice in the bowl. Added some iodine solution. Rice is changed into blue-black color. This is indicated into starch. This is indicated into presence of starch. Observation. The rice is changed into blue-black color. This is converted into black color. The rice is present in starch. Next item. Take a potato and add it into some iodine drops. After some time, the potato is changed into blue-black color. In color. This is presence in starch had in potato. Next one, flour. Take some flour, added into some iodine solution. After a few minutes, the flour is changed into blue-black color. In color. Observation. The flour is changed into blue-black in color. This is indicate to flour is having in starch. Next, brinjal. A cut of brinjal added into a few drops of iodine solution. After a few minutes, the brinjal is changed into blue-black in color. This is indicated to brinjal is having some starch. Okay, children, understand? To observe the starch is different types of food materials. Requirements: rice, boiled rice, potato, knife, watch glass, test tube. Procedure: take watch glass, put into some iodine drops, add it into some water. The iodine solution is changed into brown or yellow color. Take some boiled rice in a watch glass or a cup, add it into a few drops of iodine solution. The substance is changed into blue-black in color. Observation. The substance is changed into blue-black in color. That's indicate to starch in the materials. Students, let's now the class to observe the starch in the different kinds of food materials, different types of food materials. Aim to observe the starch in the given food materials. For example, rice, cooked rice, flour and potato. Requirements: rice, potato, flour, iodine solution, bowl, iodine solution and a bowl. Procedure: few drops of iodine solution is taken into a bowl. A few drops of iodine solution is taken into a cup. It is diluted with water. It is diluted with water. It is diluted with water till it becomes yellow or brown in color. A few drops of iodine solution taken in a bowl. A cup of it is diluted with water. It till becomes yellow or brown in color. Cooked rice is taken into the cup. Cooked rice is taken into the cup. Cooked rice taken into the cup. The few drops of diluted iodine solution is added it. A few drops of iodine solution is added. Observation. Students, all of you look at observation. It is observed that the substance turned into blue-black color. Turned into blue-black color. Observation. It is observed that the substance turned into dark blue or black in color. Result: appearance of dark blue or black in color indicates the presence of starch in rice. The presence of starch in rice. Once again I will explain. Listen carefully. Aim to observe the starch in the given food materials. Requirements: rice, potato, cooked rice and flour. Take a watch glass. Procedure: a few drops of iodine solution is taken into a bowl. It is diluted with water till it becomes yellow and brown in color. Cooked rice is taken into a watch glass. The few drops of iodine solution is added in. Observation: it is observed that the substance turned into blue-black color. Result: appearance of dark blue or black color indicates the presence of starch. Next, students, we will conduct the next experiment. Fats in groundnuts, coconut and chicken peas. First of all, we observe the groundnuts. Requirements: groundnut and paper. Procedure: a small quantity of groundnuts are taken. A paper is kept on the table. Groundnut seeds are peeled off and they are rubbed on the paper properly. See students, gradually the paper turned into translucent. Gradually the paper changed into or turned into translucent. Translucent means partially changed into translucent. It indicates the presence of oil or fat in the groundnuts. Listen students, once again I will say procedure. A small quantity of groundnuts are taken. A paper is kept on the table. Groundnut seeds are peeled off and they are rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually
the paper turned into translucent or partially it changed into the paper translucent. It indicates the presence of oil or fat. Observation. It is observed that the paper is changed into translucent. Result. The paper is changed into translucent. It indicates presence of oil or fat in groundnuts. I will explain the procedure. I will explain the procedure, students. A. Test of fats in different food items. Test of fats in different food items. Requirements: groundnuts, coconut, chicken, pepper. Procedure. A small quantity of groundnuts are taken, a paper is kept on the table. Groundnut seeds are peeled off and they are rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually, the paper turned into translucent. It indicates the presence of oils in the groundnuts. Observation. It is observed that the paper is changed into translucent. Result. The paper is changed into translucent. It indicates presence of oil or fat in groundnuts. Once again say, test of fats in different food items. Requirements: groundnuts, coconut, chicken and pepper. Procedure: a small quantity of groundnuts are taken, a paper is kept on the table. Groundnut seeds are peeled off and they are rubbed on the properly. Gradually the paper turned into translucent. It indicates the presence of oils in the groundnuts. Observation. It is observed that the paper is changed into translucent. Result. The paper is changed into translucent. It indicates presence of oil in groundnuts. All of you note this, students. And next we will observe the coconut. Next we will observe the coconut. Aim: test of fats or oils in coconut. Requirements: coconut, pepper. Coconut, pepper. Procedure: a small quantity of coconut are taken, a paper is kept on the table. A small quantity of coconut are taken, a paper is kept on the table. Coconut is rubbed on the paper properly. Coconut is rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually, the paper turned into translucent. Gradually, the paper is changed into translucent. Indicates the presence of oils in the coconut. Procedure: a small quantity of coconut are taken, a paper is kept on the table. Coconut is rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually, the paper turned into translucent. Gradually, the paper is changed in translucent. It indicates the presence of oil or fats. Observation: it's observed that the paper is changed into translucent. The paper is changed into translucent. Result: the paper is changed into translucent, it indicates presence of oil or fat in coconut. Listen students and observe. Aim. Test of oils or fats in coconut. Requirements: coconut, paper, table. Procedure: a small piece of or a small quantity of coconut is taken. A paper is kept on the table. Coconut are rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually the paper turned into translucent. It indicates the presence of oil or fat in the coconut. Observation: it is observed that the paper is changed into translucent. Result: the paper is changed into translucent. It indicates presence of oil or fat in coconut. Okay children? Next, we take some piece of chicken. A test of fats in chicken piece. Requirements: chicken, pepper and table. Procedure: a small quantity of chicken piece on the paper. They are rubbed on the properly. Gradually the paper turned into translucent. It indicates the presence of fat or oil. Observation: it is observed the paper is changed into translucent. Result: the paper is changed into translucent. It indicates presence of oil or fat. Okay children, observe this paper. Okay, once again see the board children. A test of fats in different food items. Coconut, chicken, pepper. A small quantity of coconut are taken. Paper is kept on the table. Coconut are rubbed on the paper properly. Gradually the paper changes into translucent. It indicates the presence of oil in the coconut. Observation: it is observed that the paper is changed into translucent. Result: the paper is changed into translucent. It indicates the presence of oil in coconut. Okay children, write down. Table and write the below questions. Rice having starch present. Absent. Next, potato starch is present. Protein is absent. Fats is absent. Milk, starch is present, protein is present and fats is present. Curd, starch is present, protein is present and fats is present. Egg, starch is present, protein is present and fats is present. First question: which food item show the presence of starch? Which food item show the potato, milk, curd and egg. Answer is all food items. All above food items. All above food items. Next question. What nutrients are present in milk? What nutrients are present in milk? Starch, proteins, fats. Third one, which components of food could you identify in potato? Starch. Next question, which food item contains more fats? Milk, curd, egg. Which food items contain more proteins? Egg and milk. Egg and milk. Which food item contains more fat? Egg and milk. All of you know this table, students? Students, this chart shows the food pyramid. Food pyramid is a pyramid-shaped nutrients guide divided into sections to show the recommended intake for each food groups. This chart is main shows balanced diet. What is meant by balanced diet? Food contains having vitamins, carbohydrates, protein, fats, minerals, rough edges and water in proper properties is called balanced diet. Which food components or which food contents are having this type of nutrients, that is carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, water and rough edges in proper properties is called balanced diet. Diet which contains all the nutrients in proper amounts to help in normal growth and development. Diet which contains all the nutrients in proper amount of help in normal growth and development. These all are to body development and helps us body development and growth also. Students, write down the points. Balanced diet. The food contains all the nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals and water in proper properties is called balanced diet. Everyone requires a balanced diet. Whether you are taking food materials are balanced or not. Students, listening. Whether you are taking food materials are balanced or not. Yes, you taken meals or components are balanced. Every day you are taking so many food items, nutrients that's having these type of components in your food, that is called balanced diet. Understand? Every day you are taking so many food items, nutrients. Every day you are taking so many food items, nutrients that is taking these type of components in your food, that is called balanced diet. And water is also balanced diet. Water is also balanced diet. Every day you drink 5 liters of water in daily. Understand? Today homework. List the food items eaten by you yesterday from breakfast to dinner. Fill this table. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Note this. List the food items eaten by you yesterday from breakfast to dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. All of you can start.